talk to you then. Well, that fast-moving Delta variant has become the biggest public health issue. Kansas is reporting its biggest surge in COVID-19 in more than 3 months. Vaccinations are slowing in both Kansas and Missouri. Coronavirus cases continue to surge in Missouri, of course. The positivity rate in the state has risen to over 12%. With these rising COVID numbers, the city of Independence, Missouri wants you to wear a mask in indoor public spaces regardless of your vaccination status. KBC9's Martin Augustine was in Independence this morning, and he has the only thing the city wants you to do.
City leaders here in Independence, besides the mask recommendation, also urging people, if you're going to be in a crowd, if you're joining people for coffee here on the square, that you be very, very cognizant and diligent about maintaining your social distance. On top of that, if you are having any of the classic symptoms of COVID, the fever, coughs, body aches, that you should go get tested for the virus. You should be washing your hands regularly, staying home if you're sick, and if you haven't done so already, get your COVID-19 shots. These city leaders also recommending that if you have children in your family younger than the age of 12, of course they're not old enough for COVID-19 shots, but if you as parents or guardians of these kids can try to make sure that as many of the adults that are in these kids' lives as possible are vaccinated for COVID-19, it goes a long way toward protecting them. We should point out, though, these are recommendations from the city. These are not mandates. Martin Augustine, KBC9 News.
And as coronavirus case numbers grow, the University of Kansas system is starting to fill up again. Doctors and nurses are now treating 39 patients for COVID-19. 26 are considered active inpatients, with 9 people in the ICU and 10 are on ventilators. Well, 7 of the 39 patients are vaccinated and 2 of them are in the ICU. Doctors say they're working to get more information on their health histories as well as backgrounds.
Remember, out of 39 people, 32 have not been vaccinated. But we just want to make sure that we've got all the right advice that we can for folks who are being vaccinated, and especially if you have other illnesses that accompany that.
Well, doctors recommend people with underlying health conditions should keep taking safety precautions even if they have been vaccinated. And Douglas County, Kansas is urging people to get the vaccine. The health department said on Friday that since July 1st, 73% of its COVID cases are those who have not been vaccinated. And 6 of those cases are children who were too young to get the vaccine. Now, the health department says that no one who is vaccinated has been hospitalized due to COVID. Meanwhile, today in Johnson County, Kansas, the health department is going to be offering vaccines at DeSoto High School today. You can come by for a shot up until 12:30 today. You do not have to make an appointment. Well, meanwhile, we're closely watching the spread of the virus in Springfield, Missouri. Well, one hospital is opening a 6th COVID unit. Now, the chief administrative officer for Cox Health says that the hospital only needed 5 last year. The hospital has more than 133 COVID patients. They say that this is due to low vaccination rates in many rural communities that do not have a hospital. And drug companies are working to determine whether booster shots in the future may be necessary. Pfizer is discussing a potential 3rd dose with the FDA today. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
With the Delta variant spreading coast to coast, 25 states are now seeing an increase in new cases, 17 seeing a jump in hospital admissions, and in 6 of those, deaths also on the rise.
I am concerned. The Delta variant, it is more contagious, and so any area where there's a lower rate of vaccination, you're going to see spread.
This as daily vaccinations plummet, down 85% from the April peak.
I really believe we are at a point where we can say pretty confidently that you're either going to be vaccinated or you're going to have COVID.
Experts say the vaccines work well against the current variants, but still drug companies are preparing for the future. Pfizer meeting with the FDA Monday to discuss potential emergency use authorization for a 3rd dose. Pfizer suggesting booster shots will offer optimal protection within 12 months after a 2nd dose.
The CDC and the FDA correctly said, right now, we don't feel you need a booster. That doesn't mean that we're not very, very actively following and gathering all of this information to see if and when we might need it.
Arkansas's governor trying to convince those who are hesitant to trust the shot.
Republicans, Democrats, we all suffer the same consequence if the Delta variant gets us and we're not vaccinated.
Well, meanwhile, this week, the CDC director says that 99.5% of Americans killed by COVID recently were unvaccinated. And KBC9 and KCW 29 News are your source for the very latest updates on the pandemic. You are going to find the very latest updates here as well as at KNBC.com. Just make sure you click on the coronavirus tab.